A school district in Tennessee is already seeing the effects of sending kids back to class without masks. Washington County schools are now reporting new cases among students and staff. NBC News Now correspondent Dasha Burns joins us from the Appalachian Highlands in Washington County, that's in the northeastern corner of Tennessee. So, Dasha, schools reopened there a little over a week ago. Tell us a little more about how that's impacted COVID cases so far.
Hey, Joe, good morning. Yeah, a little over a week into schools reopening. We've got drop-off happening behind me right now, long line of cars. But already, Joe, just so soon after school started back up again, Washington County yesterday reported 50 positive cases among students and staff and 194 students and staff currently in quarantine. That's even a jump, Joe, from the day before when they had 41 positive cases and 169 quarantining. So those numbers are ticking up. And in this region of the Appalachian Highlands, the hospital system here, Ballad Health, told me that yesterday of their positive cases that they saw in their service area, 29% of them were those under the age of 18. But at this point, even with these numbers, I just spoke to the superintendent of Washington County Schools. They are still not implementing a mask mandate. They are recommending masks. There's not really a social distancing requirement. They are requiring those who test positive quarantine, but those who are exposed to those who test positive, there's not really a strong requirement for quarantining. It's recommended, but not necessarily something that parents and students have to do. And at this point, they say they are reevaluating every day, but at this point, still not looking to change those policies at any time soon, Joe.
So, Dasha, I know you spoke to the mother of two elementary school kids who are too young to get vaccinated right now because they're under 12. What are her biggest concerns?
Well, the parents are being put in a tough position from what I'm hearing right now of having to weigh the balance of risking their children's emotional, mental, and educational well-being by keeping them out of school or risking their physical health by keeping them in school when there are so few safety protocols. The mom I spoke to, Nana McKinney, she has two children, a first grader and a kindergartner. That kindergartner is immunocompromised, and she is terrified, frankly. Every day when she sends him through those doors, she's concerned and she's anxious, and she has seen him sick before, and she does not want to go through that again, Joe. I want you to hear what she had to say. Take a listen.
We spent a very long time in the hospital when he was younger, and those were very difficult days. And I definitely do not want to relive that, nor would I want anybody to experience that. And so the Delta variant of COVID does scare me for that reason.
And you've seen it before.
I have seen it. I have seen him fight, and I have seen him struggle. And there's nothing that you can do. And it's hard. It's hard.
You know, Joe, the school districts here are really emphasizing a personal choice, that parents have the choice of what to do with their own child, how to protect their own child. But for parents like Nana, she sends her kids to school in masks. But once they walk through those doors, it's out of her hands. And if her kindergartner, her first grader, takes the mask off because their friends don't have masks on, teachers aren't required to tell them to put those masks back on. So she really feels kind of helpless at this point. And that's what I've been hearing from some other parents who are concerned about this as well.
Yeah, she represents so many parents and families around the country with immunocompromised kids. All right, Dasha, thanks so much for your reporting. Appreciate it. And with so much still unknown about COVID-19 in children, News Now is doing a deep dive to give you more information on what the virus can mean for kids and what parents need to know. Be sure to join Aaron Gilchrist and Morgan Radford for a special half-hour Now in Focus, Children and COVID, this Thursday at 1:30 on NBC News Now.